All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah, excited for this one.
So today we're looking at time management and wealth creation.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, we're going to be looking at Time, the Ultimate Wealth.
Great book.
Have you had a chance to look it over?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, who hasn't thought about this, you know?
Right.
Like, we all wish we had more time, right?
Exactly. And it always seems like, some people just,
They get so much done.
yeah, they just know how to manage their time and,
They're so productive, and
makes you wonder, like,
what's their secret?
right, like, what are they doing that I'm not?
Exactly.
So anyway, this book, kind of dives into that whole concept.
It does.
And one of the things that really stood out to me was this idea that time is your biggest wealth way.
Yeah, that's a core message of the book, for sure.
When I first heard that, I was like, okay, whatever,
Right.
like that sounds kind of cheesy. But
But
the more I thought about it, the more I was like,
it's true.
yeah, it actually is really profound.
Yeah, because you think about it, we're always like, trading our time for money.
Yeah.
In a way, time is like the ultimate currency.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
It's something that we often take for granted.
We do.
But yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like we can't earn more time, right?
Yeah.
We can earn more money, but
It's non-renewable.
exactly, you can't get a refund on time.
Nope.
So in that sense, it's even more valuable than money.
And you can't store it up either.
No, you can't put time in a savings account.
No, you can't.
It's constantly slipping away.
Yeah. So we really got to make the most of it.
Absolutely. And that's something this book talks about quite a bit.
And one of the quotes I really liked from it was, the rich and poor have the same 24 hours.
Right. It's a great equalizer.
Yeah.
Everyone has the same opportunity when it comes to time.
Regardless of background or anything like that.
Exactly. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor.
Yeah, we all start with the same amount of time.
The same 24 hours.
Yeah, it's all about how we use it.
And that's the key.
So I'm curious, like for you, what are some practical ways that you invest your time?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I mean, beyond just work and, making money.
Sure.
Like, are there activities you do that you feel like are actually paying dividends in the long run?
Yeah, absolutely. For me, learning new skills is a big one.
Okay.
I mean, that's something I'm always trying to do, whether it's, taking a course or reading a book or just experimenting with something new.
Sure.
Because I feel like the more skills you have, the more opportunities open up for you.
Yeah, like you're compounding your knowledge.
Exactly. It's like compound interest for your brain.
I like that.
And it also keeps me, engaged and stimulated.
Right, keeps you sharp.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a great example. What else?
Another thing I'm really focusing of is building relationships.
Okay.
Spending quality time with my family and friends, but also networking with people in my field.
So like professionally and personally.
Yeah, because I think relationships are so important for both your personal and professional success.
Absolutely.
I mean, they can provide support and guidance and open doors that you might not even know existed.
Right, and they enrich your life too.
They do, for sure.
So those are some really good examples, and it kind of ties back into this idea from the book, how you use your time to find your future.
Definitely.
So it's not just about like being busy or productive.
No, it's about being intentional.
Yeah, like aligning your actions with your goals.
With your values. It's
Yeah.
about creating the life you want.
Exactly. So for all of our listeners out there, think about your own 86,400 seconds each day.
Whoa.
Are you investing them in things that matter to you?
Big question.
Yeah. Or are you letting them slip away on distractions?
It's so easy to do that, though.
It is, but it's a good reminder to be mindful.
It is.
I mean, what if instead of just trying to manage time, we focused on maximizing it?
Ooh, maximizing time. That's interesting.
Like squeezing the absolute most value out of every single day.
Now, that's a challenge.
It is, but it's a good one, I think.
It is for sure something to think about.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's deep dive, but hopefully this has given you some food for thought.
Definitely.
And maybe even inspired you to be a little more intentional with your time.
Time is precious.
It is. Make the most of it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us.
For next time.